Is Splitgate worth the hype? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of A Game for Your Thoughts, and today we're going to be talking about the newest FPS shooter that you've probably seen all over the place, as on YouTube, Twitch, and pretty much every streaming channel, and that's going to be Splitgate 2. Now, Splitgate 2 to me is a bit of a mixed bag. It does one thing very, very well, and I mean, it carries it most of the way, but it does have a lot of baggage that, to me, really brings it down from being the next best thing. Now, I think the first thing we have to talk about, and I think that it's the one thing that it's really good at, is going to be the gameplay and the game loop. Now, when we're looking at the gameplay of the game, it is probably one of the coolest mashups that I've ever seen. You have Quake-like gunplay with the movement, with the way that it shoots, the sliding, the jumping around, which really itches my fancy, with game modes that are going to be like Halo. You know, the original Halo, whether that's what Splitgate calls it, Split Ball, Team Deathmatch, Conquer. You know, it's one of those things where, with Domination instead of Conquer, but it's one of those things where it brings some nostalgia back to me from when I was super young in the original Halo games, but it really itches that feel for modern, fast-paced shooter that you're going to see in, you know, the Call of Duties of the world. Now, with this being said, of it being so good, there's a lot of iffy things that I really think we need to talk about. Now, as much as the gameplay is amazing, Arena is really, to me, the only thing that's really good. Jumping into, you know, the Battle Royale mode is not that good, in my opinion. I think it lacks a lot when it comes to substance. You know, the flare is a good try when it comes to it, but I just don't think the Battle Royale mode's really it when it comes to Splitgate. I don't think that the maps are very good. The way that the loots are, I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels clunky. It feels really unfinished with the different zones. I think it's one of those things where it's a great idea on paper, but then once you put it into practice, it ends up not being that good. On top of that, I mean, the amount of different guns that you can actually pick through is super limited. I was really hoping when we're getting into this that there'd be a huge progression of guns. Instead of just leveling each individual different types of characters, so you have 3 characters, obviously, so you have one that's like a fast-paced shooter that I personally really like that has the teleporters. You're going to have a healer that has a couple different buffs, and then you're going to have the tank, you know, the trifecta, who's going to have like shotguns, explosives, different things like that. And you level up each of those characters to get different abilities, but then you can only pick from 5 guns, and each class only has the same 5 guns pretty much. It doesn't seem good. It doesn't feel rewarding, right? I mean, with me playing hours of the game upon hours with my friends, it's been really enjoyable, and that's the only reason why I'm playing it. Is because we enjoy it, and it's not a crazy long time of playing in the arena. Do I feel like I'm accomplishing something? Absolutely not. Do I feel like, oh, I can't wait to get this next attachment? No. You know, it seems like it's very bare bones, and they didn't even try to innovate or maybe take some other things like they did with the gameplay. Again, the gameplay is a mixture of a lot of different good ideas and things that work very well, while this progression system and weapons seems like it's the most barest of bones in any game I've ever played. Especially when it comes to the attachments, man. I mean, I get 3, 4, 5 attachments, that's it. I gotta play a single character, and I gotta play with that exact gun to do that. I wouldn't say I necessarily would like, how it used to be in the Call of Duty, where you would go ahead and you have to complete a mission or a milestone, and once you complete the milestone, then you get this attachment. But I feel like there's got to be a better way, or just give me more options, man. Make me feel like me winning is something that, and getting all this XP is actually worth playing. But it's just not there. And I think that really brings us to the next point, which is the absolute terrible Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is not good whatsoever. There's nothing in there that really interests me. They're doing it by seasons, and then, you can purchase each season, or you can go ahead and earn some of the free rewards. But it's no rewards whatsoever. I think, 20 different things? I mean, for God's sakes, Valorant has 60, right? And that's $10. I mean, you can get so much value out of that, and everybody knows how Riot Games is, and definitely how I feel about Riot right now. The fact that I'm even saying that is a crazy thing. Now, the creator of this game says, hey, make FPSs great again. And I think they're doing that in the way of the gameplay, but between the progression of the guns, the really, really, really weak Battle Pass does not make me want to buy it at all. And the cherry on the top, the dang microtransactions. I mean, and it's not even for cool stuff. I mean, when you're looking at the microtransactions, I mean, that seems like this game was only made for microtransactions, and they just kind of threw in a battle royale mode. I mean, it's absolutely insane. What, for a Founders Edition, it's like $60, and you get black. You get modern, sleek black. You get like one of the most simplest color palettes ever. Nothing cool. No, I mean, give me a cool animation. Give me some crazy, wacky stuff. Give me something that symbolizes that I'm doing something, instead of like, while I'm fighting opponents, I just see that I'm just a black blur. Like, how do people even know that I spent $60 because I really liked your game? You're not giving me anything really cool. And there's so many different levels. Again, and you're also going with the microtransaction thing where, oh, well, it costs, 23,000 coins, but you spend $20 to get 2,000 coins, and then you're like, well, man, I gotta spend $40 or $50 because they won't let you buy the exact. And I have to tell you, it's exhausting, man. From playing games my entire life and being an avid gamer, it really makes me sad that it's still around of this much predatory behavior. And I think it's really uncalled for. I mean, Splitgate 2, again, the gameplay is freaking amazing, bro. It's one of the best gameplay I've ever had. It itches all my ADHD. It itches all my things. It's absolutely fun. I can play hours and hours and hours in Arena and feel like no time has passed. But man, bro, give me a break. Why do you want all the money in my wallet? If you're going to take, at least if you're going to make it that predatory, make it like some freaking, some crazy stuff. Make it actually seem like your art department really gave a shit. Instead of making it so freaking simple that it doesn't even really matter. At the end of the day, Splitgate 2 is one of those games where it's a great concept, it is great gameplay, and I really think they have something here. But they absolutely ruined it with a lackluster, battle royale mode that's not finished in my opinion and feels very clunky, with overpriced microtransactions that honestly make me want to puke my guts out, and not giving me any progression really in guns, or making me feel like I'm having, it's worth me playing every single character. I mean, why would I play a different character to unlock the guns and the attachments for that when there's no different gun variation, when it's only, if I'm going to spend 10 hours on one, why would I spend another 10 on the other to start off with a gun that I haven't been using in a while, just a normal assault rifle? It's just a real big mixed bag, and it's just something that I really wish didn't get destroyed. Really, like, the concept is so good. It is really, really good. The gameplay is amazing. They could have just kept adding game modes with an arena and just have a grand old time. And I think it could have really found a home. I really do. I really feel like I would have been the guy that would have like done hundreds of hours on this just to get it to the competitive level. I mean, that's how much that I really love the gameplay. But I can't support a game that has this many microtransactions. I'm never going to buy your microtransactions. I'm never going to do it. If my friends are on, I'll play. But besides that, you know, a solid mediocre game ruined by another modern game industry standards that is absolutely ridiculous. But that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the microtransactions are okay? What do you think about the gameplay? Is the gameplay just as good as how I feel about it? And what do you think is the next best step forward? Do you also think that the Battle Royale mode is fun and a new innovation? Or do you kind of feel like me where it seems a little gimmicky and not finished? I'd love to hear your comments and put them down below. I'll do my best to comment to every single person. And don't forget to like and subscribe for the next one. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.